Monday, friends. I am in a fantastic mood. It's 4:30 and I am like halfway through my Messy Monday reading, so that's good. Usually it's like 9 o'clock. It's Messy Monday. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Even if this reading is not for you and you do find it entertaining, that's okay, friend. Don't put too much on any tarot readers, not just me, but all of us, because these be general readings. We can't make it resonate for every single last one of you. I ain't prayed for you. We ain't said no names. I got no energy to pick out nothing. And so just be entertained, all right? I cuss a little bit from time to time. I might not cuss at all during these readings, but it's really kind of giving I might this time. Link in bio if you would like to book a personal reading, but let's get the fuck into it, friends. So we got ignoring, haunted, trauma, memories, flashbacks, ain't shit. Giving money, always partying an offer. So I will say here, Capricorn, I definitely do believe that someone is coming in with an offer here for sure. But this may be a request for you to give them something. My father is a Capricorn. I got a cousin that I know for certain is on drugs, also a Capricorn. My daddy always been on drugs. And like, that's kind of the energy that this is given. This is someone where you love them, you love them, but the person that they are today is not the person that they were a long time ago. And I feel like there's a lack of trust here, or just like general fucking concern about this person's motives or what have you. And you need to be very, very mindful of the fact that even though we may want to help people, especially when they are struggling, right? You gotta know when someone is beyond your assistance, or when someone doesn't actually want help, they want handouts. You gotta take that as it resonates. It doesn't have to be like someone actually being on drugs, but even with the toxicities, this could be someone who has a very negative mindset, someone who's mentally or emotionally abusive or burdensome to you, and you are really gonna have to stand on business and stand on your boundaries hard here, Capricorn, at this time with this person. I feel like this is one particular individual that you've done a pretty good job of like keeping your distance from, or not allowing them to consume your life too deeply at this time here, Capricorn, but you need to continue to do that shit. I feel like by accepting this individual's offer to reconcile, to come visit, to give them more money, to give them attention, whatever it is that they are asking you to give them, because energy is a form of currency as well, right? And currency is also energy. Just don't. All this is going to do is kind of put you back in that state where you are suffering, or you feel like you're stuck, or this feels like some sort of a crazy fucking roller coaster ride that you can't get off of. Don't let somebody come in and just say whatever to you and then you believe it, despite the fact that you haven't seen any proof of change, any proof of difference, any proof of fucking urgency. My rule of thumb, and this is like my personal, I'm a certified life coach, and I've been life coaching for some years, a roster of clients. And even in like my personal readings, it's deeper than just a reading, because there's always a life coaching aspect that comes up. And in my own personal life, I've done all the things that I suggest to people. I follow my own advice. Like, I really live this shit. My rule of thumb for when someone is allowed to come back into my experience, even with my daddy, I haven't talked to my dad in almost 2 years. I talked to him very briefly last year when I had my twins, and he can't be present to love me the way that I know I deserve to be loved as a daughter. He's got 2 kids. Present for one, not in my life. Couldn't tell you how many kids I got or none of that shit. And so for me to allow you back into my life, you need to go to therapy. You really need to work on your fucking shit. Because I don't want you coming into my experience bleeding yellow trauma shit all over my life when I'm trying to live. I'm trying to make good, productive, happy, healthy choices. I'm not going to worry about you or be worried about another grown person who's well within their rights to do whatever they please. I can't control you. And all I can control in this particular experience is removing myself so I don't have to be traumatized by the way that you're existing. Same thing for my mother. I can talk to my mama. She's not on drugs, but her mindset, her mouth, the way she speaks, she just, no. Nope, my grandmother, Capricorn, nope. And it is okay, Capricorn, for you to determine that you let this person leave, you sent this person away, you closed the door, or you're choosing to do these things, and then you gotta stand on that shit. You gotta stand on that shit. You need to see life through, see the decision through. I forgot what reading that was that I talked about that in earlier today, but exactly. Even with the Ace of Pentacles coming out. Once you make a decision to stop wasting time, stop pouring into especially these toxic family relationships with parents, with family members, whoever they are, however that may resonate for you, with friends, however this resonates for you, Capricorn. When you make those decisions, you got to stand on business about that shit. You owe it to yourself to see it through. To see through what sort of an impact setting this boundary and removing this stress, this limitation, this whatever it is from your life, what will this do for me and how will this help me grow? And 99.99999% of the time, it gets you to a better place. What you have to overcome is the fear of not knowing what things are going to be like once you choose to separate yourself. Once you choose to set the boundary, once you choose to close the door, you overcome and you see that life continues to go on. That's how it goes. Link in bio, the book of readings, give me a little tip. To do all the things, link in bio or description box. That's it. We're not going to go into the list. I will see y'all again on Thursday. I'm going to be on time on Thursday because my kids are not... They're pretty recovered now, so I'll see you Thursday. And then Friday the 13th on the Stars and Cards YouTube Live. You can go over there. You can go to Stars and Cards on TikTok to watch the trailer. But yeah, love you. Bye.